If you feel like planning your week is pointless because it never goes the way you thought it would, you're right. Life happens, kids get sick, meetings run late, and someone eats the cheese that you needed for dinner. The secret to a calmer week isn't the perfect plan on a Sunday evening, it's a midweek reset. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you my plan that stops the weekend chaos before it even starts. So let's fix your week. I started doing this when I worked two jobs. It was a quick reset to save me time and money because I was planning my week and our meals meticulously on a Sunday. But by Wednesday, I would realize that I forgot to buy something, or I forgot to put something into my meal plan that I needed to use up, or I forgot about an appointment and now my planned dinner wasn't going to work. Does it sound familiar? I was trying to plan 6 days ahead when my brain could only handle three. So I started doing this midweek reset, not to fix anything that's wrong, but just to adjust to what's actually happening in my life right now. And here's how it works. First, forget about executing the meal plan that you made on Sunday. Look at your schedule and your fridge content right now. How have things changed? Maybe nothing's changed, then it's fine. But maybe you have leftovers that you didn't expect. Maybe you need to use up some fresh produce that you almost forgot about. Or your schedule changed and you now have the time and the energy to cook that fancy lasagna. Take stock and ask yourself, do I need to do a quick top up shop? I know frugal advice says that shop once a week. But when my life was really intense, my brain couldn't handle that pressure to plan and buy for an entire week. It's okay to plan for just 2 or 3 days at a time. If you only buy what's on the short list, you avoid impulse buys, and placing an online order could save you time and temptations. Next up, let's look at your to do list. Now, be honest. Did you bite off more than what you can chew this week? Because that's okay. When I get really busy, I start avoiding things because it feels like more work. Things like talking to people, even going to the gym, but we're not talking about that now. I use this time on a Wednesday to handle all the communication that I've been avoiding because I don't feel like it, but it has to get it done at some point. I would schedule things that I need to do for my Wednesday check ins when they pop up on days I don't have time to address them. And most of these tasks only takes a few minutes. So the bunch of quick wins really made me feel accomplished for the day. And if there is one task that you really don't feel like doing, schedule it for Monday morning. That way you can help the week along. Now, this isn't about redoing your planning that you did on a Sunday. It's about closing the open tabs that's in your brain so that you can actually sleep. And finally, the one step that most people skip that's new to managing their money, the mid-month money check-in. Now, currently, it's week 3. This is usually when the budget falls apart. You think you're on track, or maybe you know the budget is blown, but you're too scared to find out. Now, I'm telling you to go and check. When we moved to Dubai, it took us almost 6 months to get a handle on our new budget. I know from past experience that if I didn't check in and adjust it, we would take forever to get back on our feet financially. I don't use a complicated system, I just use a simple spreadsheet. So sit back with your cup of coffee and ask yourself, be honest. Because if you lie to yourself, it won't end well. Ask the hard questions to get real results. Ask yourself, is my spending aligned with what I have in my budget? Did this last budget work well for me? Can I make small changes to help some areas where money is tight a bit easier? Do I need all the subscriptions on the list? Do the kids need all the extra activities that cost us money? Do I really need that many Starbucks coffees? Whatever the appropriate question for your life circumstance, ask and make one small change for the next budget and see if life runs easier with money that flows better. So look at your variable spending, groceries, nails, coffees. If you overspend on groceries this week, where can you pull back for the next 2 weeks? Catching it now is the difference between a minor adjustment and starting a month in debt. Then make the adjustment in the budget for the new month. This is how you grow financially. And remember to put extra money away each month for birthdays, holidays, and Christmas time. while you do this midweek reset, I want you to ask one last question. How am I treating myself? When did you last scrub your heels or put on a face mask? It sounds small, but at our age, these little bits of maintenance give us confidence. If you run threadbare, what's left for your family? These small acts of self-care boost our confidence in ways that actually matter. And even though these check-ins are small and very brief, don't underestimate their power to help you live a calmer life. They will help you roll the big rocks out of the way in time. And again, I always advise that if you have the money, get help with the tasks that you really don't like doing. For instance, outsource cooking for one or more meals a week if you're like me and you don't like cooking, or get a cleaner to help you with the bathrooms and the floors if that is what you need. Even laundry can be simplified if you really don't have time. Now, taking care of your needs to help you show up as your best self will always be my advice to you. Because if you are tired and overwhelmed, you have nothing left to give to your kids and your partner. But if your current life season doesn't allow for luxuries like that, and you don't have someone that can help you out, I'm so sorry. I know this year will be hard because it's hard work to do everything. But if you focus and plan, perhaps next year could look different. I believe that with prayer and a good plan, anything is possible. And here's an action step. I want you to try setting a 10-minute timer this Wednesday and do these little check-ins. If you have questions about how to set up a simple budget spreadsheet, let me know in the comments and I can perhaps make a video on that for you. Not that budgeting is my forte. And I want to thank you for being here today. Let me know if you have any questions about the midweek or the mid-month check-ins. We're nearing the end of January and the continuous help to reflect on your goals for 2026 will continue in my private community where I focus on helping you reach the small goals that you set for yourself this year. The link is always in the description below for the simple shift because that's all it takes to fall in love with your life again. So guys, until next time, enjoy living life.